Let me hear you, BBD Wolfpack. Ow, ow, ow! My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. No, that's not the line. My name is Joey Freddie Larson, and in 2025, I finally stepped into the lead role of my own life. But the story actually started 2 years ago, right here in BBD Live. Picture it, a shy, quiet guy way in the back who didn't know anyone with a not-so-quiet voice in his head saying, "You don't belong here." Same room, completely different identity. So the time came to decide whether or not I was going to join Next Level. My heart said, hell yeah! But my bank account said, hell no! So I decided to take myself out to the fanciest restaurant I could afford to make the decision. You might have heard of it, the IHOP. Oh. Yeah. And while I was eating, I thought of one question. If this was a movie, who would I choose to be? You see, I spent my life playing lead roles in TV, film, and theater as an actor. As a coach, I've helped hundreds of actors do the same thing. But in my own real life, I was still living like a background extra. And I knew it was time to play bigger. So the next day, I handed in my application, nervously handed over my credit card to pay the $500 deposit, and declined. And of course, I had an Oscar-winning performance. Oh, that's weird. It worked fine at the last place. The truth was, I was $30,000 in debt. I was juggling credit card balances like a street magician. But I chose belief over my bank balance. The fact was, for the first 9 months I was in Next Level, my credit card payment bounced until I could pay down the balance and then run it through again. That's right, in the time it took me to make my first on-time payment, I could have made a baby. Yeah. But again, belief for my bank account. By the end of the year, that $30,000 debt was gone. My business grew because I grew. I listened to this guy right here. I focused on the 5%. I delegated and hired virtual assistants to take care of the rest. Kajabi, the podcast, social media, bookkeeping. And then in 2025, everything accelerated. I expanded my coaching team. I grew my membership, helping other actors go from unseen to unforgettable. And I got paid more than I've ever been paid to do stand-up, to MC, live theater. That's right, my value rose because I finally chose to value myself. But something still felt off. It still felt like successful Joey was way up on a mountain and the real me was down here saying, "Hey buddy, hope to be you someday, maybe." You see, I was waiting for a future version of myself to show up instead of living that success here and now. Then I joined Mind Your Money. Where the Mind Your Moneyers at?
Yeah.
I joined expecting a money shift, but what I got was a universe, God, source shift. That's right, more connection, more presence, more joy, more love. Then a few days later, I found myself in Sedona at Master Jedi James's house, playing the BBD blues on guitar, thinking to myself, how the hell did I go from IHOP to James's living room? That night, Alex Palos came up to me and he said, he looked dead in my soul face, like he does, and he said, "You know what? Your personality is meant to be larger than life. You're meant to be Tony Robbins." And for the first time in my life, I didn't shrink, I didn't deflect, I didn't laugh it off. I just said, "Yeah." And now I am living the lead role of my life. Yes. And if you feel that spark in your chest right now, stand up, stand up. If you know that you're meant to be something bigger, stand up and claim the lead role that you know has always been yours. Declare it. Say to yourself right now, I am living the lead role of my own life. My name is Joey Freddie Larson, and I can't wait to watch you all star in the lead role of your life. Thank you. Ow, ow, ow!